Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing turquoise candy apples. And in my hand here I have some turquoise gel food coloring. And here in my pot I have 4 cups of sugar. And I'm going to add 1 cup of water and 1 cup of karo syrup to my sugar. And I have over here is my utensil that I use to stir. And I'm going to get that all started and put it on the stove. And I will be showing you how to box your candy apples and how to put a bow on your apple after it's being packaged. So that's what we'll be doing today. So make sure you tune in to the end and I will return. Okay, so I have added my 1 cup of water and my 1 cup of karo to my 4 cups of sugar. And I have mixed and incorporated all those items very well. And I always mix it in together before I put it on the stove because you don't want to stir after you have put your candy on the stove because it will crystallize and it will be no good and you won't be able to use it. So now that all my ingredients are incorporated, we're going to apply our mixture to the stove, and it usually takes about 30 minutes. I have my eye on medium. So we're going to add this to the stove, and I will be adding my color at the end. So we're going to add this to the stove and wait till it reaches 300, and I will return and show you the next step. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. I did come back on to show you that if you are not comfortable adding your color at the end, because you have to be kind of swift when you're adding your color at the end so your candy doesn't harden up. This is the beginning boiling point of your candy, and you can add your gel food coloring in at this point. It just started to boil. You can add in your gel food coloring and you do not have to stir it. So once you put in your gel food coloring, you put in however many drops you want to put in, and you let the bubbles and the heat work its way around and mix in your gel food coloring. You do not stir it. So that's what I came back on to tell you, because a lot of people been asking me when to add your food coloring. You can add it at the beginning and you can also add it at the end, but for beginners and for the ones that are not comfortable adding it at the end, you can add it as soon as it starts boiling and it's clear. Your candy is clear. So at a clear boil, you're able to add in your gel food coloring or your liquid food coloring or whatever type of food coloring you choose. They all work the same, whether they're the cheap ones or the expensive ones. I've learned that they work the same, so I haven't had a problem with either one of them. Okay, so that is what I came back on to tell you, and we're going to let this come to 300 and I will return. Okay, so here what I did was I added in my white gel food coloring so that my apple does not show through my candy. I added in white gel food coloring. I did not stir. I just added it in and it works itself around and it starts turning white. Okay, so here I'm going to show you how it works itself around so you do not have to stir. And there are my drops. And it works itself in, so you do not have to stir, because if you stir, you will mess up your candy. So make sure you do not stir once putting it on the stove and it starts to boil. So once this comes to 300, I will be adding in my turquoise food coloring at the end, and I will be showing you how to dip. So stay tuned. Okay, so my mixture has reached a little over, it has reached 275. And this is how your candy is going to be looking. I'm just coming back on to show you the process of your candy. So at about 275, it will be looking exactly like this. And I'm going to come back when it reaches 300. Okay, you guys, I am back. I have added my turquoise and I am stirring it in. I don't think I'm going to need any more because that's rather enough, and the color is dark enough. So I stirred it until it is mixed in and my bubbles have stopped bubbling. Okay, I have my apples here. I'm going to tilt my pot like always, and we're going to dip. And that is your dipping process. We're going to wait till they cool a little bit, and I will be adding my bowls and showing you how to package them. So make sure you stay tuned. Okay, I am back, and here I have my apples. I have 2 boxes here. They are very simple to assemble. I have 2 pieces of ribbon. I have my glue gun, and I have an extra glue stick if I need it. And I'm going to make my bows, and this I'm going to put in the center of my bow just to dress it up. So I'm going to move this to the side and just show you how easy this box is to assemble. So all you have to do is pull it, and in the inside, just push it down. So So that's how it's going to look in the inside. And this is the outside and the window that your apple will be showing through. And you can also put a square piece of parchment paper down so you can sit your apple on, but I don't have parchment paper today. So it's just for demonstration, so I'm just showing you how to assemble your boxes. Very, very easy. And these little tabs here, you're going to push in, so you don't have to push them in once you're trying to put your apple inside. So that is a very easy assemble. It has your hole here for your straw. And if your straw is too big, what I do is, little hole here, I take my scalpel knife and I cut a X. One slit there, 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 and there. So if your straw is too big, you can cut your X into your hole and it should be able to fit. So what we're going to do is we're going to start to assemble our bow. And how you're going to do that is you're going to make, you're going to fold it across like this, just like the breast cancer symbol. That's how you're going to make your bow. And you're going to bring it up together like that. And if it's not big enough, you just bring it up a little bit more. And this is rather stiff, so I'm going to bring it up like this. And make sure this is reaching the top. And you're going to scrunch your bottom together, just like that. And that's what makes your bow. I'll turn around so you guys can see it. So once you scrunch the bottom, it makes a bow. And what I do is, if I can find them, I use, you can use twisty ties, but I use my clear bands for everything. And I will put it in the middle to hold it. But you can use twisty ties or whatever you like to hold your bow together. Some people use needle and thread. So there's your bow. Just something simple. And here I'm going to add one of these little diamonds in the middle just to dress it up. So what I'm going to do is add just a tad bit of glue. Not much. And we're just going to place it right in the middle and press down so it sticks. And there is your bow. Just something simple. And you can use the fancy stuff if you like, but I'm just giving you the demonstration so you know how to do it. So there is your bow. And here's your box here. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold this back. We're going to apply our apple and push it in as far as possible and let it sit down. Push in your tabs. You're going to fold your box. And that's it. That's it, you guys. And if it's not the way you want it, can just turn it around so it sits a little bit better. And I'm going to turn her around this way so I can add my bow. So it sits up better that way. So you're going to turn it until it sits how you want it. You're going to place your bow wherever you like. So we're going to go a little bit higher up here on our stick. And we're going to place our bow right there and press. And there you have it. And you can also trim however you like. You can trim your ends, but I'm not going to do that. So you can trim your ends however you like, and you're all done. So that is your packaged apple. And you can also use bags. I use bags a lot, but if it's for like a more fancy event, like a wedding or, you know, something fancier, you can use your boxes. And you can also use these. I bought some gold studs as well. They're like 99 cents at Walmart to dress your boxes up. You can put them down the sides, around here. You can even put your name tag or business on the back with your tags. You can put them on the back so they'll know who to call for an event. And there you have it. So that is your packaged candy apple and your boxed window. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that red button. If you have any questions, make sure you leave it in the comment section. And like always, thanks for watching.